Experiencing display issues with your Oral-B IO toothbrush? These problems are among the most common reported since the IO series launched in 2020. First, identify your specific problem. Is the screen completely black, flickering intermittently, frozen and unresponsive, dim and hard to read, or only partially functional? The good news is that most display issues are software-related rather than hardware failures. This means they can often be fixed without replacing your toothbrush. Battery degradation is the most common cause, accounting for 45% of all display issues. Start by ensuring your toothbrush has sufficient charge. Place your toothbrush on the charger for at least 24 hours. Test with different power outlets and clean the charging contacts with a dry cloth to ensure proper connection. If charging doesn't resolve the issue, try a power cycle reset. Hold the power button for 10 to 15 seconds while removing the toothbrush from its charger. Then wait 30 seconds before restarting your toothbrush. This power cycle reset resolves many software-related display problems. These basic troubleshooting steps resolve the majority of Oral-B IO display issues. If your display is still not working after trying these methods, advanced troubleshooting may be needed. When basic troubleshooting fails, the next step is performing a factory reset. This advanced procedure can resolve firmware corruption and display freezing issues. Hold both the power button and mode button simultaneously for exactly 20 seconds. Make sure to remove the toothbrush from its charger during this process. After the factory reset, you'll need to reconfigure your settings through the Oral-B mobile app. This brings us to our next advanced troubleshooting step: firmware updates. Outdated firmware is responsible for 25% of display issues. The Oral-B app can detect and install firmware updates that resolve display corruption problems. Connect your toothbrush to the app via Bluetooth and check for available updates. If standard updates don't resolve the issue, you may need to perform a forced firmware reinstallation. If software solutions don't work, the problem may be hardware-related. Physical inspection can reveal damage that affects display functionality. Inspect your toothbrush carefully for physical damage. Look for cracks in the display area and check the charging port for corrosion or debris. Despite the IPX7 water resistance rating, water damage still accounts for 15% of display issues. Check for signs of moisture intrusion around seals and connections. Prevention is always better than repair. Following proper maintenance practices can significantly reduce the likelihood of display problems. Daily care is essential. Rinse and dry the handle after each use, but avoid over-submerging beyond the recommended level marked on the device. Weekly maintenance includes cleaning the charging contacts with a dry cloth and checking for firmware updates. Monthly battery calibration cycles help maintain optimal performance. If these advanced troubleshooting steps don't resolve your display issues, it's time to contact professional support. Contact Oral-B customer service for professional diagnostics. If your toothbrush is under 2 years old, you may be eligible for warranty replacement at no cost.